Yeah, and so I was saying, like, no, it's all good, man. Hey, this is Johnny Bean, 5:03 p.m., March 7, 2017. Look at this. It's Tuesday. What am I calling this? Tuesday Night Live. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live, everybody. Look out, Dave. Here comes the. You're good?
I know. I did it already. I already took care of it.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, the dog's drinking out of the toilet again.
Oh no.
Oh, we gotta delete this already then.
Man. Anyway, welcome everybody. We got Dave.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, we got Ron.
I'm back. I got rehired again.
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Got rehired again.
Oh, that's an emoji coffee cup.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm drinking coffee so I can stay awake tonight. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing?
We're good.
Nice.
We're good. And basically, we're on tonight because we weren't on last night. And I know we're going to be on tomorrow, but why not? Everybody's here, and I think people tell us, like, hey, you guys should go live. Do this every day. So yes. Anyway, hello everybody. Look at this. We got the Omega. Wow, we got Mr. BHB Jr. We got
just say Bruce. That's his first name.
Okay, we got Bruce. We got Tat Freak. We got Michael. We got Rick. Brent Z Rocks is here. Brent, you keep calling me. I still don't know what you're talking about, man. He keeps telling me something. But yeah, if you want, call me later though. Okay.
Oh, that's so funny. Brent, get the marbles out of your mouth, brother.
Call me later tonight. We got Lynn with the wrench. Hey, Lynn. Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, you owe me a Coke. Oh, Jimmy Ka is here. Look at this.
Jimmy Ka.
Jimmy Ka. Yeah, we miss you, Jimmy. You got to come back here, man.
Jimmy, I got your mail today. I got the mail. Came today.
He's getting his mail at your house?
No, he sent me a letter. It was the letter G.
Very cool. Everybody. All right. Paul is here. Paul Roden?
Yes.
Is it Roden?
Yes, you got it right the first time.
Wow.
My
Paul.
goodness.
Very cool, Paul.
I think you are growing up.
I think so. Paul had a great adventure yesterday, it looked like, on Facebook. He had a picture with him over with Adam over at FU Tone.
Nice.
Yeah. You guys are what, working on a secret project or something? Very cool. Joe is here. He says, good evening, Johnny. Well, Joe, good evening, everybody, man. Everybody's here.
Yes.
Yeah. So you made another Coke. Dude. Just send me some of those mini Cokes.
I don't like those.
That'll be cool. I think I can.
I'm gonna send you a Coke cake. How about that? Have you seen those on Facebook lately?
No.
People making cake out of Coke bottles.
What?
I haven't seen that.
Cake out of Coke bottles?
Yeah.
What are you drinking there?
Iced tea.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, EVH History, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Leanne says Howie.
Howie Love.
Howie's here? Oh, yes.
Rogan's here too. See Rogan? Rogan, say hi. He's hanging out with the guitar.
Did you see that face?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He's hanging out with the guitars.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, so we're here.
We have 31 people watching on an off night. How about that?
Man.
Cool? A little light on the thumbs ups, but we're all right. We're doing all right. We're thumbs up light. Thumbs up light right now.
Yes. So anyway, thank you everybody for jumping in here. I hope you guys enjoyed Sunday night. Although Dave said it was torture, he hated it. He's like, Johnny, Sunday was awful.
Sunday
like,
was.
Dude, we're just hanging out, man.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. We had no info for anyone. We were just tired. It was like, oh God, tomorrow's Monday.
No, we were just. It was a Sunday night. Come on.
Eddie Van Halen.
Come on, it was Sunday night. Now when I turn my phone on landscape, I can see the chat box. Very cool. Black belt, yellow belly says. Awesome. And yeah, black belt. Thank you. When if you guys talk to us in the chat box when we're live, if you put in our name, like let's say if you type Johnny Bean, it'll highlight for me and I can see it. And I think it'll work for you. It'll work for you, Dave, as well. For Rob, I don't know if it'll work for you.
I think so. I think it will.
Try
Gustavo's here. Gustavo, man, great job yesterday with Eric. Awesome, awesome show. Your guitar is beautiful, brother. Your guitar is really beautiful.
Hey, Gustavo, man. Thank you, man.
In fact, all of them are. All your guitars are killer. Killer.
Yeah.
Great tone, everything. Good stuff.
Hey, Trip Machine, good to see you too, buddy. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
No, Johnny, you're right. It doesn't
Hey,
work.
black belt test. Yes. Gotcha.
Well, how would I go ahead, Rob, go ahead and say something in the chat room.
Okay, hold on. I got to move my thing over because
I think I need to give you a wrench, I think as well.
Oh, can we give more wrenches out?
Hold on. Hold on.
Dave, you can call me either black belt. Call me Dave or David. I don't care. It's all good. Dave, when everything is cool. David, when you're mad at me. How about that?
Okay, let's see. Let me give Rob a wrench. So if you guys want to talk directly to Rob, there we go. Okay, so if you guys,
can you give out like as many wrenches as like forever?
I don't know.
Forever wrenches. Rob, say something now. See if you got a wrench. You might have to drop out and come back for your wrench.
All right. Oh wait, Rob Johnson test, black belt, yellow belt. Yep. Rob
You saw
Johnson.
it? It's an orange. You see it?
Yeah, yeah. I see it.
Okay, cool.
We got
Oh,
it.
he's got a wrench. Let's see if I still have mine.
It's probably bigger than yours, though, Dave.
Well, you know, he's thinner than I am. You can see more when you're thinner.
Trip Machine, that's cool. That's great. Awesome.
Yeah. If you guys want to check out Gustavo and his band Trip Machine, you guys are on iTunes, right? Probably. I would think. Check them out. They're out of I believe Miami, Florida. Very cool. He was very, 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 very nice enough to send me a CD of their band some months back, quite a while ago. But check them out if you guys haven't heard them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Trip Machine Gustavo. He's all over, Instagram and everything. So most likely, if you see a photo of a very, very cool Wolfgang guitar, it's probably him.
Yeah. Yep. It is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, so what?
Oh, thank you, by the way, Gustavo. Thanks for I know I'm thanking you in advance for the CD.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Bruce just asked what happened to the show with Philip McKnight. We had to stop the live feed from the other day because we were having problems, but we recorded it. We did a whole show, and it'll probably be out. Look for it either tomorrow, either maybe later today or tomorrow. Philip said he needed to edit it and make it look nice and presentable, and it'll be out tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It'll be out this week.
I'm not 100% on this yet, but I'm about 90%. I'm going to try to get out to see Dave on Saturday. I'm going to try to leave Saturday morning and go out to see Dave and spend the day.
You don't want to see me. You just want to get your guitar.
No, I want to have you set a couple of my other guitars up too. No.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm going to try to go out and see Dave this weekend, and I'm thinking that this might be a good weekend to go out. Probably only have like a day and a half, and head out on Saturday and back Sunday morning, or actually Sunday late morning. No rush or anything, but maybe we can hang out for a little bit, play some guitar, go down to Sal's and get some pizza.
Well, I don't know about Sal. We can go, but I won't. I probably won't get any. You can get it though. Back on the old diet.
Nice.
Yeah. I went off of it for a couple weeks, and it's I feel it now. So it's time to get back on the horse.
I've actually dropped 11 pounds in the last week and a half. I've in this new training program I'm doing. Of course, it's not springtime quite yet, but the weather's nicer. The snow's basically all gone. So I've been doing my cardio. I stepped up my cardio routine again and tweaked my martial arts program and my weight program a little bit. Those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you see some stuff with me and my son lifting yesterday. And so I tweaked my program a little bit, so it's good. Down a little bit, trying to drop that winter weight, that extra 10 pounds, you know, and get back in fighting shape for the summer. So, you know, now that I'm single again, so, so whatever.
Adam, how long am I gonna grow this beard? I don't know. I usually grow the beard in the wintertime. I usually have it like at the NAMM show a lot of times. I don't know. I'm thinking about shaving it off, but what do you think? Let us know in the chat box. Should I shave or not?
You don't want to know my.
Why should anyone even care about that? But, huh? What you're thinking?
I just shaved today. In fact, just before we got on here, I shaved.
And somebody else. Where is it? Somebody said something. Well, speaking of diet, I went up to. This relates to Joe. Joe just sent me a message. Did you sell the guitar, Johnny? Yeah. My car is breaking down, so I had to unload, you know, a few things. So I had to sell the Circles guitar. So I put it up online, and somebody got it.
Nice.
I guess I can tell you how much I sold it for now that I sold it.
You really want to do that to yourself?
I sold. Well, I had to.
Sold it for $1.25.
In a bowl of soup.
Anyway, the guy got a great deal. No, I had it listed. I listed it for $450, and this was without a pickup, without a detuner, everything else exact, right? So I listed it where I live out here in Santa Cruz. You don't really see, you know, those guitars around. So the first guy that wrote to me lived a few hours away, and he basically he said, "Well, hey, will you take $350?" And so I'm like, "Well, I really need that." So I let a Circles guitar go for $350.
$3.50.
Yeah.
Minus the pickup and detuner.
Minus the pickup and detuner, $3.50.
Jason Mello says, "Good evening from Pittsburgh, gentlemen." And Scotty P is here.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Hey. Yeah. So anyway, the guy got a great deal, and it turns out he's a huge Van Halen fan. I mean, I guess why wouldn't he be? You know, he wanted that guitar. He knew what it was. So we met up in Walnut Creek. This was yesterday. This is the reason why we weren't on yesterday. And he looked over the guitar. He's like, "Great." You know, I'm like, "Great." And we basically started talking a little bit. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I've been listening to Van Halen, you know, for years and years and years." And we basically just kind of geeked out right there on the corner, right in front of Starbucks in Walnut Creek. What street is that? I don't know. There's so many different Starbucks
Walnut Street?
stations there. Maybe, yeah. But anyway, so we were just like standing there, just talking, you know, talking shop basically. And I'm like, "Dude, well, you know, I do this. I don't know if it's a show or whatever this is on the internet where we talk about guitars, we talk about EVHGEAR, we talk about Van Halen gear, whatever." And he was like, "Whoa, I got to check this out," you know. So he'll probably chime in at some point and start watching this stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he got a great deal, and I got another yesterday. Somebody else wrote to me. I don't know if I think they watch these shows, and it turns out they live in the area somewhere, because they sent me an email saying, I had the thing listed. I didn't have my name or anything, but he sends me an email saying, "Hey, is this Johnny Bean?" You know, and I live kind of near you. So he was interested in the guitar as well, but I was already on my way up to Walnut Creek to meet with the other guys. So, you know.
Cool.
So,
Hey, just a shout out to Eric Broadbent in the chat room with us in the chat box. How you doing, Eric?
Hey, Eric, what's happening? Hey, and somebody asked a few minutes ago if Johnny, Dave, or I owned an acoustic or electric 12-string. I don't. I don't know if you guys do.
an acoustic or an acoustic electric 12-string or an acoustic or an electric?
Either or. Either or.
You guys both said I don't at the same time? Is that what that was?
I think so. I don't. It's like when you're getting married. I do. Do you solemnly swear to take?
I don't.
I don't.
Oh man.
Yeah. No.
As far as an electric 12-string, I used to own one. I used to own a custom-made electric 12. I don't know who made the thing. It was one of the ugliest guitars I'd ever seen before. I probably have a picture of it somewhere on my computer here. But it was just ugly. But you know, I don't care what guitars look like. I don't care. I mean, look at me. Look at this. I don't care what I look like. You know? But come on. So anyway, so yeah, I had this electric 12-string and it sounded great. I did a lot of recording with it. I might have used it live, but eventually I ended up trading it in for a actually for the headless Steinberger Spirit that I have, the white one.
Nice.
That's why I ended up trading for that, and this was back in I think 2003, 2004 somewhere.
Did you play your best synchronicity licks on that with that 12-string?
No. Or actually, maybe I did. Millhouse. Maybe I actually did.
Did you just call me Millhouse?
Yeah.
Millhouse.
That's funny. Now that's probably the funniest thing you've ever said, ever. Period.
Ever?
Yeah.
I actually, well, yeah.
Sean,
I probably did. Huh?
No, I just saying Sean Zimmerman. Thank you. Yep, this is my Music Man. Johnny has one just like it. Dave used to, but he doesn't anymore. This is my 5150 Ernie Ball Music Man. Great guitar. Love it.
Yours looks brand new compared to mine, man.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a lot of playtime. Mine's a 1990. This is a 90. This one's
say it.
No, I'm trying to think because my blue one was a 95. This one's a 93, but this one literally has like it's not mint, but it's
mine's only a year older than yours, and mine is totally used because this was my main axe for a long time. I mean, look at hold up the back of the headstock where it meets and see if the colors are.
Oh yeah, mine's nothing like yours. Yours is played. Yours has some serious road time on it. Mine was this guitar here was literally. I'm the second owner. The guy that I got it from, maybe I don't know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I don't know, whatever it was. 2 years ago. The guy I got it from was the first owner. I don't think he played it much at all. And I play this once in a while, but I have so many other guitars. As much as I love this guitar, I probably only have 3 hours of playtime on this. And it's just because I baby it. I really baby it because I love these Music Mans. Yeah, Johnny, yours is really cool just because of all the road wear on it.
Now, if you're talking plural, is it Music Men?
Music Men.
Music Men or Music Man?
Dave, you have not seen my Music Man. I've never brought it down, but yours was very much like mine condition-wise. Almost the same. Really, really nice shape, you know. I got to adjust the action because my action's wicked high on this thing. It's just because the neck shifts, you know, with the seasons and the temperature and the place.
Mine's probably higher than yours. and I'm used to it. Mine's probably way higher than.
Oh yeah, Johnny says a mile.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if that makes any.
It looks like it might be, yeah. Mine, I don't know about mine. If you can see mine, mine's pretty high. I mean, it doesn't look it maybe from here, but
Right. Hey, James Douglas has a problem. He says, Dave, my PV Wolfgang's tuning pegs are still tightening and loosening when the nut is tight. I have 0% experience with Floyd's. Any idea what the problem could be? Yes, the actual screws on the Floyd nut are stripped. You probably over-tightened them and they got stripped. So you need 3 new ones.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And we shift over to PD Wolfgangs. Yeah.
Wow, that guitar looks great, man.
Grape? It looks great.
That's a grape-looking guitar,
That is
dude.
a great looking guitar.
That really does look grape.
Oh.
It does. It's
I wish I
definitely
had one like that. Oh, yeah.
candy apple grape.
That is nice. Good color.
And the bird's eye on this thing is just sick. Really.
Yeah, I've got no birds on mine, but that's okay because my neck will never warp like that one will.
Yeah. Might be right, Dave. You might be right.
Oh, I'm just kidding. That's a beautiful guitar. Anything Scott Smith owns is it's always going to be perfect. You have no worries.
Yeah, this was a Scott Smith guitar, and had it about maybe not quite a year, almost a year maybe. But yeah, it's a great guitar. I've owned many PV Wolfgangs over the years, specials and standards. I probably owned 20 PV Wolfgangs over the years. Out of that 20 guitars, I've probably owned 5 purple ones, and this is 4 or 5. This is the latest one, purple.
You know, the funny thing about that guitar is like from there, that neck looks like it's really played, but it's not. It's just birds.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, Dave. You're right. It does. It looks wicked played, but it's not. It's not dark at all.
It's the birds that make it look dark.
Yeah, it's all bird's eye. Yeah, definitely.
Desiree's here. Hello, Desiree.
Hey, Desiree.
Leanne was looking for you. Girl power.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight on a Tuesday. Tuesday Night Live. We're calling this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll just go live every day and just call it, Wednesday Night Live, Thursday Night
I'm going to
Live.
have to start getting some sort of salary if we're going to do that.
Although Saturday, I don't know if
Maybe
we
I'll
call it
pay
Saturday
you
Night
one
Live.
day, you pay me one day. How about that, Johnny? Is that good? Is that cool?
Okay.
We like keep handing $1 to each other every night. Like I'll hand you $1 for Monday nights, and then like on Thursday nights you hand me back the $1.
Yeah, that reminds me. I don't know if I should say this. I guess I can say this. In the chat box there's actually a feature called Super Chat, where I don't have it enabled. If I enable it, if any of you guys donated anything, your comment would be like stuck on the top, so everybody would see it.
It's Super Chat.
It's called Super Chat. So you could say, man, Rob is like so good looking. Donate $1. It'd be sitting there until somebody else comment or donates,
That's pretty amazing.
and says Dave, is better looking than Ron.
You're not as super looking as Ron.
And then that would be sitting there.
Oh,
Brand new feature. It's a brand new YouTube feature. I haven't enabled it, but I don't know. Let me guys know if you want to. If you want me to, but so you guys can express your love for Dave and Ron.
Yeah.
Or is it David?
No, that's this weekend when I go out to see Dave.
Oh.
No, I said I'm going out this weekend. But anyways, I do think Dave's better looking than me, especially with that goatee and the glasses. I like that. And the Frankenstrat that he's got over his shoulder. Definitely.
Oh, this one?
Yes, sir. That is
This 10-pound guitar? So heavy.
Dave, can you explain to me, and this is a question that I got from and I answered it, but you're the one that actually taught me this because I didn't know this. So I was going to give you the credit for answering it. I got a message on Facebook the other day on the Frankenstrat. Here's mine.
Yeah.
And I got a question on this little piece right up here, this little black smudgy stuff here, this tarry stuff. Now on mine, I haven't done it yet. It's just basically black paint, and it looks the part. But I found out when I was looking at Dave's guitar back a year or so ago when I was out there, about a year ago in April, It's actually not paint. It's something else. And Dave, could you explain what that is?
Yeah, it's at some point. I think it was 1980 or 81 or in that era, maybe 82.
This is it. This?
Yeah, it's electrical tape that Eddie had taped his guitar strap onto that whole area. The whole area of the guitar was taped.
Right.
To hold his guitar strap on. Or at least that's what it looked like. It looked like it was holding the guitar strap on. And when he took it off, that was the residue that had I guess it baked on. It just, you know, it's not just residue, but it's actual tape that melted onto the guitar.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Possibly from like stage lights.
Yeah.
It gets very hot on the
so
stage.
It's raised. It's actually raised.
And this stuff, it melts, and sticks to the guitar just like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dave, in your opinion, what could a technique be to get that on a replica guitar? I actually was toying around with taking a black electrical tape and taking a lighter and holding it over and burning it and letting it drip on. But I tried that, and it was just too inconsistent the way the dripping was, and I couldn't quite get it the way I wanted.
You can. It's raised, so what probably you would have to do is you'd have to tape off the area. Just tape off exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
You can use a paintbrush and dab it on until it's like until it's kind of like bubbly, so that it's raised, and let it dry. It takes a while to dry, but you can, that's pretty much how this was done.
Yep. That's cool. Yeah, that's an idea. I never thought of that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or you could tape up your guitar and go play a show under some hot lights.
Well, it would have to probably be a whole tour.
Go on tour. Here's an idea. Go on tour. That's where I was. I wish I was on tour right now.
Yeah, Eric's got a good idea. Use a hairdryer.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily a hairdryer, but like a shrink wrap machine, because that's even hotter.
Do you own a hairdryer?
Yes, I do, and I use it. I use it to warm up at night if I get too cold. I warm up with it, and when I get out of the shower, I dry myself off with a towel.
Okay. Well, that's okay. All right. Come on. That sounds dangerous, but that's too much information right there, I think.
Soldering iron might work. Actually,
you'll never hear me talking about, oh, I just got out of the shower, picked up the hairdryer.
The beard dryer.
That doesn't sound good either. Yeah, the beard dryer.
Hey, Dave, while we got the Frankies out, we're talking about the Frankenstrats and stuff. On the back of the Frankenstrat, there is some really cool, like, pinkish, whitish shading I've noticed with these guitars. What do you think that whitish kind of pinkish shading comes from? Just the red paint on the back wearing down?
Yeah, and skin. It's he didn't wear a T-shirt or anything. He was bare chested a lot when he played, and it could be anything. It's probably just it's either from sweating and the paint just discolors, or it could be epithelials from his skin. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say just the paint discoloring from sweat.
Yeah, because there's no finish on the guitar.
Right.
And like you were saying, I would think it's
like this one.
It's huh?
It's discolored like on my guitar. It's discolored.
Yeah.
Do you sweat a lot?
This area here, it's all like pink.
Pinkish, yeah.
Yeah. And yes, I put a trim stopper from our good friend Adam at FU-Tone on this guitar. And man, what a difference! You use the D tuner now, and it stays in tune. It doesn't waver at all.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yes. Scotty P says he sells liquid electrical tape. when it dries, it looks just like that. People also dip their tool handles in that for grip in that stuff.
Cool.
Oh, I see.
So contact Scotty P. Maybe he'll sell you some.
Nice.
He'll sell you enough. He'll sell you enough to build like 30 of those guitars, 50, 100.
Huh? That's a lot of guitars.
A lot of guitars.
Speaking of sweating, Alex, are you sweating yet in Arizona? Is it hot yet?
Alex Zipkin.
Is it hot down there yet? I was born there. I lived there when I was a kid. Man, look at all this. We're talking about people not wearing shirts, sweating. When I was a kid, every photo of me as a kid, I'm not wearing a shirt.
Really?
I turned all my guitars pink. He says yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. How's McKnight, by the way, Alex? You've been hanging out with him? Yeah, Alex.
He's making a lot of guitars in Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah. He's going to school. He's going to school, learning how to build, guitars. Did you guys go to school to learn how to build guitars?
No. I went to work for a guitar company to learn how to build guitars.
Here's what we should be talking about. How did you guys learn how to build guitars? I mean, look at all these guitars you guys have put together.
I actually learned a lot from the guitar tech that does most of my work. Sean, he lives a few towns away from me. I started hanging out with him back in the mid-90s when I got into playing guitar and building Van Halen guitars. He was working at one of the local music shops. It was like just a regular used guitar shop in the area, and that's how I met the guy, because I'd go in there. They used to have Kramer guitars all over the place, and not necessarily Pacers or Berettas, but Focuses, and some of the different models. And back when I first got into it, I mean, if I could find a Kramer guitar, that's all I cared about. I didn't care what the headstock looked like, whatever, pickguard or not. You just buy it, stripe it up. So I started hanging out with Sean, and he'd set my guitars up for me. And then when I got to kind of get comfortable, I met Scott Smith and started hanging out with him online and talking to him and everything. I started getting, knowing where to get bodies and necks, and I started, getting all the parts myself, and I would bring them down to this guy. What I would do is I'd paint up a body and a headstock and get all the parts, get the Floyd, get the pickups, hardware, tuners, volume pot, all that stuff. And I'd basically just go down with this, pillowcase full of parts, bodies, necks, and parts, and I just dump it on his bench, and I go, hey, put it together. And he put everything together for me, set it up, intonated. He showed me how to do a lot of the stuff. I still go to use him today just because he does such a great job. But that's where I learned most of my stuff. But then I go down and I see Dave, and Dave knows how to fine-tune guitars. I'm more of a painter than I am an actual builder. I can put guitars together, and I can even solder the pickups in and do stuff like that. I'm not great at the electronical piece. I can weed my way through it, but that's where I learned my stuff. But I've seen Dave actually, tweak my guitars and actually really set them up perfectly. I don't know where you picked all your stuff up, Dave, at the music show.
When I was going to college back in 1988 and 89. And on my way home from college, I'd be working at a place called Gem Guitars, and it was near my college. And Joe Dispagni was the owner. He's the guy who marbleized all the guitars for Steve Vai back then. And he made, if you look at the Yankee Rose video, the green guitar that's cut up that looks like Swiss cheese with all the holes in it, and the flame guitar, the actual, orange flame guitar that was in the Going Crazy video. Well, my friend Joe made those guitars for Steve Vai just before he went to Ibanez.
Cool.
And he and I were friends, and I apprenticed under him. So I'd after school, I'd go to the shop and I'd sweep the floors and I'd do all the sanding, like sanding of the bodies and all the grunt work while he put them together. But while he put them together, he'd say, come over here, let me show you something. I'm going to show you something. And he'd show me everything he did. Well, maybe not everything, but, he showed me how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And instead of getting paid, that's how I got paid, by learning. Because, no one is going to teach for free. I mean, it's a very, you know, it's a cutthroat business.
Yeah.
And what he was doing is that he was, you know, grooming me to maybe either, you know, not necessarily take over the business, but be able to do this for myself and for, you know, to make a little money down the road.
Sure.
So that's how I learned how to start putting guitars together and actually building them from a block of wood, because what he did was all his guitars were built from a block of wood, you know, the necks and everything. So, and then putting, you know, learning how to install Floyd Roses on a guitar. That was, you know, back then, because, you know, it was a crude method. So, you know, I learned how to do it that way, and I learned every little piece. But you know, it's one of those things that if you don't practice that stuff, you lose it. So if you ask me to put a Floyd Rose on a regular electric guitar now, I'd be like, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to, you know, break a couple to remember how to do it. But
yeah.
So, but you know, anyway, that's how I learned how to build guitars, and that's how I learned how to set up guitars. You know, through my friend Joe Dispagni at Gem Guitars. And if it wasn't for him, I probably would be taking all my guitars to someone else for the, you know, for a setup. So
yeah, that's what I.
Hey, Poison Ivy, nice to see you, or nice to see your name anyway.
Hey, everybody. Hey, so Alex just called in.
Oh, cool.
And he wants to talk a little bit. Hey, Alex, you're on.
Am I?
You're on the air.
He said stand by.
Oh, I'm here on the speakerphone, yeah.
Yes. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Just getting a little warm down here.
Yeah, this is Alex Zipkin. He's a friend of ours from. He used to live here. Well, technically, you still do live here, I guess. But you're down.
Yeah, I'm moving back to Walnut Creek in July when I get home from Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you doing down there in Phoenix right now?
I am currently studying the art of luthiering at Roberto Venn School of Luthiering. So I'm learning how to handcraft guitars from scratch, and as well as repair them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Awesome. I'll finally let you fix my guitars then.
Oh God!
God knows they need fixing.
Wolfgang body.
Yeah, actually, dude, you want to build a Wolfgang?
Yeah, totally. I could do that.
I actually have a Wolfgang body and neck. I have a neck that Ron gave to me as a gift, and I have a body that
That's awesome.
I have another body that a friend of mine.
That's a great gift, Ron.
Yeah. And I've got a body that another friend of mine gave me.
And a Black Floyd.
So, yeah, dude. Yeah, I think when you get back, if you want to slap that guitar together, I think you can. Now that you'll be certified, I think I'll trust you. You know.
Yeah, I'll have more practice painting. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, not painting, but you know, putting the stuff together. I don't know if I want to paint it. I mean, oh God, come on!
Excuse me.
I have to take my Wolfgang apart beginning of next week because we're carving neck, so I want to try and clone that neck. Man, that's the best neck I've ever felt is the Wolfgang.
Mm-hmm. And those of you guys watching this, if you're familiar with the videos that I've posted, I posted a video. I think probably the most popular one was demoing the lunchbox. I think the first lunchbox amp. If you guys watch the video here on this channel, I'm playing a Wolfgang Mexico Special, and that's Alex's guitar. That's his guitar. Yeah. That's his guitar, and
I've got it down here.
He's the one. Alex, the guy I'm talking to, he's filmed a lot of my videos over at Guitar Center. That's who this is.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I heard that Guitar Center closed down.
Concord?
Yeah, I heard they're gone because they opened up another one in Dublin, but I hear
they opened the Dublin one already.
I think maybe. I hear it's really small though. I haven't been there yet.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah.
Like right now. I don't see anything about it closing down.
That's what somebody told me. Maybe they were just playing. I don't know. Either way.
You know,
April
on Guitar
Fools.
Center's website. It's still there.
Okay, maybe it's still there. Somebody told me that they closed.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I've got one right here in Tempe, actually. I'm staying in Tempe, which is right near Phoenix. And then there's this one right here. I was there the other night, or a week or so ago. And they had what EVH stuff do they have? They had a couple of first run Wolfgang standards, which are I don't know what factory the first ones were. But they were the really early ones. That was it. They had a I think a 50-watt head as well.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, they didn't have anything EVH at all.
Mm-hmm. I think it varies from store to store. Actually, the one that I hit up the most, the San Jose Guitar Center on Stevens Creek Boulevard, they have everything there. They have a star. They've had the circles. They've had the red, black, and white.
I played the
stripe
Star
series.
San Francisco one.
Yeah. They've had probably the standard in like 3 or 4 different colors. Yeah,
Standard's a good guitar for the price too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting one of those. Getting a standard.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Nesdal is actually going to get one. Nesdal is going to get the blue one. What's the official name? What's the name?
Well, my official name for it is Candy Apple Blue.
I'm thinking of pre-ordering the 5150.
Yeah, the guitar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I got the amp. I've loved to look at that thing. That's always been my favorite Stripes guitar that Eddie's played over the years because it looks, at least when it's not beat to crap, it looks so clean, so nice.
Oh, it looks great beat to crap, man. It looks great all around though. Yeah, I know.
And you know what my favorite eras are, so it's like that's the stuff that was used. That's the guitar that was used on 5150 and OU812, and those are some of the best records in my opinion. So it's pretty. That's definitely a guitar I want to have.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys are wondering, Alex is a big Van Hagar fan.
I like all 3 eras. There's plenty of good stuff in all of them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we were at the show though? Alex and I we were at Concord, California, and remember we were waiting for them to start, and you started yelling like, "Hey, play!" What do you yell? Play right now or something.
I didn't see that.
Remember that? Well, not during the show, like before the show.
Maybe during sound check. That sounds like something I would have done to be.
Well, there's video.
Around.
Anyway.
I remember for that show, I had a playlist for the drive there with my friend who was there with me, and I called Anything But Dave, which has Sammy solo, Sammy era Van Halen, and Schroen era Van Halen. Just because I wanted to get hyped with the same kind of music. I had mantras in it. I want to get hyped with the same sort of chapter of rock and roll, if you will, but without listening to any of the songs that I was going to hear at that concert. So, because kind of what I like to do at a concert is listen to similar stuff, but not the band that I'm about to see. That way I don't hear the song, in the same night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to a concert down here on Saturday.
Who are you going to see?
Yeah, seeing Steel Panther.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I saw them in San Francisco. Right after Thanksgiving. They were amazing.
I remember that. Cool.
I think I sent Dave photos of that too.
Yeah, cool. All right, I better let you go, man. But hey, great talking to you, dude.
Talk to you later, Johnny. Great talking to you, man.
You too. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Yeah, if you want to slap my Wolfgang together, yeah, I think you can do that. So.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know.
Good. Okay.
Hey, guys, everyone watching, like, comment, subscribe. These guys are great.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Alex.
All right.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah,
all right.
Talk to you later, Johnny.
All right. Bye-bye.
Alex Zipkin, everybody.
Sorry. I know Alex. I've known him for what?
Why are you sorry? It's
few
cool.
years. Well, no, because we really haven't talked in a while, So that was cool though. Yeah. He's a good guy. He's a huge, like I said, Van Hagar, if you want to say, Sammy Van Halen era. He's a huge fan of that era. And when we were at the show, he got into like a debate with like another guy, you know, saying, "Oh, you know, I wish, you know, he basically he wants to hear like the Right Now, you know, all those songs that we haven't heard in years." Alex is a huge fan of that stuff, which we all are, you know.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it all.
I want to hear songs like 5150 again, Good Enough, AFU, Seventh Seal, Amsterdam, Don't Tell Me. I want to hear songs like that. You know, The Dream Is Over, Summer Nights. Those are Sammy songs that I want to hear again. Honestly, that'd be cool.
So basically, you want to hear the whole catalog.
No, just those rare gems that they never played those in the.
Sure
I take that back.
They played those songs every night.
They didn't play Good Enough, 5150, and Summer Nights after the 5150.
Oh yeah, well yes they did. They didn't play Good Enough, but they played 5150. Almost every night of OU812 they played 5150, and they played. Well, you're right. They didn't do.
Once For Lawful came, they stopped playing Good Enough, 5150, and Summer Nights. But then again, they only did two.
Right. You know, once he started using the Music Man guitar, anything that used a different style of guitar, he didn't play.
Right.
No, they played 5150. The song was it Munich, Germany?
Yeah, they played in 93.
In 93?
And
they 93. That's right, 93.
And they actually played 5150 one night during the Balance Tour in St. Louis, Missouri. I have it all right on my iPhone right here. It's the one time the Balance Tour they actually played 5150. Johnny, can I actually play the intro to that on air?
It's an unofficial recording?
Oh yeah, it's totally unofficial. Check this out.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, hold on.
It's probably on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, I think it is. This is Van Halen. Hold on. St. Louis. See if I can find it. Where is it? St. Louis. Here we go. St. Louis, Missouri, 1995 Balance Tour. Check this out.
They sound great.
Check this out. It's kind of cool. It's bad recording.
I don't hear anything.
Well, it's because you keep talking, and it's draining the volume. And Dave was telling me that phone call was getting too long. Look at this.
Can you guys hear that stuff?
No.
I don't hear anything.
No, we can't hear anything. Oh. Well, no, we can't hear anything. Is that one of those audience recordings where it's like way back, and all you hear is like the guys like saying, "Yeah, man, yeah," and you can barely hear the music?
No, I think it sounds better on my phone than it does through there. But yeah, it's a definite audience recording. Definite audience recording.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. They played that
5150 in the Balance Tour. That was awesome. That was cool. But you're right, they did play that song in some of the overseas, the Germany, and Frankfurt, Germany, and the Netherlands from the Right Here, Right Now tour. The '93 tour.
Yeah, it sounds like. I mean, according to you, because you've got a huge collection of those live shows. Let's call them.
They're not all that bad sounding, but I mean.
But like oh, this show they played this song. This show they played that.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool that you know that stuff.
The only time they ever played Good Enough was in 5150. They never played Good Enough after 5150. They never played that song again. But then again, like Dave said, I mean, they got, you got a whole new album. You got to pick from what you pick from and what the hits are. People want to hear the hits. So, I mean, there's all kinds of songs we wish we'd heard, throughout the years. Get to.
Well, I mean, it's also possible in order to play what'd you say it was Good Enough?
Good Enough. Yeah.
In order to play that, they might have to make like some total different guitar for him to play that as well.
Well, he played that on the 1984 Kramer with
Yeah, but
with
that
a
that
bass string and everything.
that's back when he was still playing Kramer's though.
yeah.
Once he started playing the Music Man stuff, they would probably have to make. Maybe they thought of that. You know,
I thought they made a Wolfgang with a low A bass string.
Maybe.
I think he had one with I think he had one in the 2005 or I'm sorry, the 95 era.
Maybe.
I think he had one. I'll have to check that Guitar Man, but I think there is one, a black one.
Yeah, maybe.
really.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think there is. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Come on.
Listen,
You can't say I'm almost positive, and then I think I might be wrong in the same breath.
I can do anything I want.
Now say you can't.
But I can't.
Oh, Rob's cup is cracking up, man.
Yeah, my cup is laughing. Yay!
Looks like it's crying.
Yeah, it's
I'm
crying.
crying.
Man. But yeah, so yeah, it's possible, you know, that they had to look at me. They would have to build like a different guitar, and because we all know that they played the song "Spanked,"
Yeah,
you know, live in '91. Did they?
that was a baritone guitar. wasn't it?
92? Yeah, it was a double neck. Well, the original was an actual Dan Electro, but Music Man built a couple double necks, and then they had problems. You know, he was using a wireless still back then. Then he'd have to use a wire, and I believe, and so they ended up ditching the song because it was too much. You know, too much trouble.
Yeah.
They also made a couple of baritone guitars for him with Floyd's baritone. Yeah, were they guitars or basses? Baritone guitars, I think.
They'd roughly be. You can either consider them guitars or basses.
Bass guitars.
That you play as guitars. Yeah, I had one. I used to have a friend of mine made a custom one, not a Van Halen one, but just a Dan Electro baritone, which I had for years. I wish I still had it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd love to have a baritone. I got to get one of these days. I'm gonna get one.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, that's awesome. And thank you everybody for the thumbs ups.
Yeah, thank you so much. 52 people watching at the moment. 53 people watching at the moment.
Thank you for
32
watching.
Thumbs ups.
Joe Suma, hey man, good to see you. Steve Anderson, oh look at this.
Yeah, that reminds me. Check out Greenwich Music. Everyone, check out Greenwich Music, man. Up in Old Greenwich, Riverside, Connecticut.
You sure?
Great store.
Riverside?
If you want to see, if you want any EVH gear, go see Joe Suma up there. Awesome place.
Yes. Yeah, you said you were just there, and you said you.
I was there on Friday. It looks like I'll be going up every couple of weeks just to hang out and, annoy Joe a little bit, play some guitar with him. Next time I go up, I'm going to bring a cool amp for him to check out. And,
That's cool.
And I think we're going to set up that blue guitar for me to take home. I think.
It's almost the color of your shirt.
I know.
We were discussing that. Yeah, we were discussing that in the chat a few minutes ago.
Oh, they're like, Dave. You know, if you hold the guitar with that shirt, but Dave, why are you just holding a neck?
Yeah, why are you holding that
You know?
neck?
It just blends
And why
right
do you have pickups in your body? Did you wire pickups into that stomach of yours?
Oh, gross. Yeah, that's a cool guitar though, man. I mean, they're all cool. They're all great. But yeah, those finishes. I believe that finish. I think the finish came out last year. I think I saw it at NAMM last year. But you guys, if you haven't seen a lot of those Wolfgang the standards, all those brand new finishes, the Snow White, the what's the red one called?
I don't know what it's called.
The red
Joe
one?
knows.
What's the blue one called?
Candy apple blue. Yeah.
No, I
official.
call it Candy Apple Blue, but it's not. It's I don't know the name of it. I'm not
Blue
sure.
Earth or
Joe
something.
knows it. Joe knows it. If he's still in the chat, he'll tell us. Joe,
Yeah.
what's the real name of that blue one and the red
Yeah.
one?
If you guys haven't seen those in person, you guys they look amazing in person. No, for some reason, the photos, they look great in the photos, but the colors just totally pop when you see
Ferrari
them
red?
in person. Ferrari red, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Eric said.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the blue one?
Yeah, we're waiting. Joe, if Joe responds here, maybe.
Or Eric. Eric would know it too, I think.
Dave's Blues.
Mystic Blue.
Blue Metallic. Mystic Blue Metallic. That's it.
That sounds
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
When I saw the photo, I was like, it's cool. It's blue. And then you see it live and it's like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how nice it is.
Yeah. They all look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The Silver Burst. I know you saw that one.
I saw that one live too, and I remember telling you, man, it looks so much better in person.
Now, are these veneer tops? Are they veneer tops, or are they actual like printed tops? Or do we know?
They're not. They're all wood. Everything.
These are all solid. They're all solid. They're all solid colors.
They're solid colors, but
those ones. But there's the purple one. There's the blue one.
Yes,
those actually have.
Say it, Johnny. Say it. Say it.
Wood looking grain on them.
Yes, it's wood. It's not wood looking. It's wood. It's they're made with caps.
Alex says they're veneer tops.
Yeah, that's right.
Veneer, but it's real wood. It's not a photo.
Right. So it's a veneer top. Yep, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they all look great. And Jimmy Ka says he loves his white one.
Yes.
Yep, Jimmy has the white one. That's right.
John Constantine says, late to the party. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Dave. And hey, Ron Rob.
What's up, John?
Hey, Ron Rob. Is that like L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah.
No?
L. Ron.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it is either. Jim. Joe. We got so many things I'm not even... Jim is saying, hey now, can each of you name... So I guess you two guys, and you guys in the chat room as well, can you name a guitar you sold that you wish you could get back?
I can name a few of them.
I'm going to say right now, PV Wolfgang.
Oh, ouch.
Has to be done. I got to get my car fixed, man.
I wish I had my green, well, I mean, like Dave said, there's a bunch of them, bunch of guitars I wished I still had, but the main one that I wished I still kept was my green PV Wolfgang USA Special, like Dave has. I sold that last year, and I wished I still had it. But here's what it is. Here's what it is.
I'm gonna give you three guitars. Three guitars. From 3 to 1. The third would be a 1955 gold top Les Paul with P90.
Oh, come on.
The second would be the gold top Music Man Eddie Van Halen that was actually in the middle fold of the Right Here Right Now album. I had that actual guitar with the black headstock. Sold that one for $1 bazillion.
Man.
And my first one would be my original 1960 Stratocaster that I had. Sunburst Strat was the best Strat I've ever played in my life, and I had to sell it. I was in the hospital. I needed money because I didn't have insurance back then.
Dave, how did you get the gold top Ernie ball with the black headstock and the Right Here Right Now fold?
Well, I first saw that guitar in that centerfold, and a buddy of mine who actually he was my best friend for a very long time. He was my best man at my wedding. He worked at Sam Ash, and I went to him. I said, I got to have this guitar. Can you get me one of these? So he called up Sterling Ball right then and there and said, I have a great customer who's a buddy of mine who saw this guitar. Do you have any? And he said, and he told my friend, he's like, that's not coming out till January, till after that. But he says, hey, hang on a second. And he yells from the back. He said, hey, we still have that guitar. We still have that. And they were like, yeah. And my friend Sterling said to my buddy, hey, we do have the guitar that was in that photo shoot. Does your buddy want that guitar?
No.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Got a couple scratches on it, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
so that's how I got that guitar.
That's all. How long did you have it for?
Years, and then I worked at Manny's Music in the mid '90s, and I sold it to a Japanese customer of mine for quite a lot of money.
Did you play it a lot? Good playing.
I did, but I kept it in great condition.
Yeah, nice playing guitar.
It was the best one I've ever played. It was made for Eddie Van Halen. You would know that it would be amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite stories. One of my favorite stories, and I miss that guitar so much. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Trip Machine. Trip Machine is in the house, Steve Anderson says. And Alex, yeah. Well, officially, I haven't sold my PV Wolfgang yet. I've got somebody that wants to buy it. But yeah, my truck is breaking down, and there's a bunch of you know how it is.
Life goes on, and you can always get other guitars, dude. It's okay.
I can always get another one down the line. But let me just say, my Music Man, I'll never get rid of. I've had that one way too long,
Yeah, you've had that a long time.
And then there's a couple other guitars I would never part with, Right now I'm just selling stuff that I know I can get later on if I wanted to or needed to or whatever.
Yeah. Hey guys, we got 61 people watching right now. Hey, why don't we do a roll call? See, where's everyone coming from? Where's everyone hailing from? Where is everyone Van Halen from?
Van Halen.
63 people watching at the moment. Tell us where you're coming from. Say hi to us.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said something too. I was gonna. I don't remember.
Dave, I got a guitar question for you too. Fix
okay.
It. Huh?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
You want me to go?
Yeah, and then I'll start.
This is one that's totally got me miffed, and I don't know what the problem is. And I didn't know, Dave, if you could help me. And this is a question I've heard come up online before. This is my Circles guitar. And when I tune it up, it's got a Floyd Rose on it, obviously. And it sits flush to the body. You can hear it. You can hear it hitting the body. I tune it up. Everything's great. As soon as I do a bar dive, I hit that bar, the guitar's out of tune. Why?
Tighten up every screw on the guitar, the screws on the back of the nut, and tighten up the intonation screws on the Floyd.
Okay.
Something's moving.
Intonation screws, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
now realize when you do that, the guitar is going to go flat.
Yeah. I absolutely don't. This has had me so miffed. Yeah, the nut is tight. Now I'm just going to check.
Well, it's not tight if you can move it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dustin. Dustin, were you the one that emailed me? I think you were, because we're kind of Lodi is not that far from me. Dan is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hey, Dan.
Oh, Johnny, Eric wants to know which model PV are you selling? Which Wolfgang?
It's a USA.
The Sunburst, right?
It's the only one that I have. Yeah. The I believe it's a 1999. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it's been my main studio guitar for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of sessions for film. And so there's so many like guitar solos and rhythm tracks and whatever on all these like films and stuff that I've never even seen the movies. They're out on DVD at like Best Buy and stuff. I've heard, but anyway, all those tracks, it's all that guitar.
Mm.
And yeah, the one with the EVH logo sticker. Yeah. Although I took the sticker off, so it's not on there anymore.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna buy it. Sticker.
Thank God. So I want to start reading where some of these people are coming from. So as we know, Eric comes from Canada. Scott, 8112, Texas. Mr. Jax Reed, Florida. Mr. Bruce, Dayton, Ohio. Mr. Bag Cereals is Michigan. Michael Collins from Methuen, Massachusetts.
Oh, that's close to me.
Pal Guitars, PAL Guitars is in Norway. Nice to meet you, Pal, PAL. Steve Anderson, Victoria, BC, Canada. Alex Zipkin comes from one or I or L, whatever that is.
Tempe.
No, it's just a slash. Franklin Houston is in Fort Worth, Texas. Bag Cereals is in Michigan. John Constantine, Detroit Rock City. EVH Gear Discussion, Eric says 2 thumbs up from the same house. Thank you so much, Eric. Let's see. Brian Blue from Columbus, Ohio. Tat Freak, Tennessee here. 9 Bullets, Atlanta. Can I say that word?
9?
Yeah, no, the other one.
Atlanta?
Marty Sissel, hi from Huntington Beach, California. Sinner O in Woo, Michigan. Steve Anderson says Desiree lives in Texas. Lickmax is in Michigan. Fred Xerox is in Coral Van Valley, Illinois. Dustin in Lodi, California. Stephen Schmidt in St. Paul, New Mexico.
Real quick, Dustin.
Yes.
Apparently, Dustin and I we met at the that show when I was talking to Zipkin on the phone. We were at Concord. Dustin was there as well. Dustin was hanging out with us.
Very cool.
He told me that in an email. Was it this morning?
Very cool. Ed McMuffin is in Wisconsin. David Ennis, hey, Johnny, David, and Rob from Columbia, Missouri.
What's up?
5150 Fly Guys in Florida. Jaden James in California. Sean Zimmerman in Somerset, PA. Tat Freak and Leanne are in Tennessee. Will Dunham is in Azusa, California. And that is it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for saying where you came from. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm a little dumber now.
I'm kidding.
Captain Mike's in Florida.
Yes.
Bazik is in Philly. Scott 812 is in Austin.
I want to go to Austin.
Austin.
I think that worked.
Great place.
Did it work?
Yeah, the back of the nut was fine. The one thing I did not think of is tightening the screws.
Combination screws. Yeah.
And I tightened those, and it's staying in tune.
Good. There you go.
I guess Bobby Z is in Chicago. Yeah. Tighten everything up every once in a while. I mean, of course, if you play your guitars a lot, naturally, if you play a lot of shows, if you're always changing your strings, if you're on tour or whatever, the stuff gets loose. But yeah, go and set up your guitars every once in a while, and you'll be amazed. And look at the guy who's saying that, and I'm the guy with all my guitars are totally messed up.
Tighten everything.
None of your screws are loose.
Tighten everything on that guitar up. Tighten that truss rod up as tight as it'll go.
Yes. If you want a sitar, tighten that truss rod.
Yeah, John says, "What up, guys?" He's in Chicago. I've played there. Dustin, yeah, Johnny Lowell, it was. But it's funny how Alex called because like you said, he was there too. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, Alex. He's in the chat right there. Zipkin. Yeah, yeah. We were all at that show together. I remember that. And there is video. Search this channel for Concord Van Halen show, 2015, and I actually did a live Periscope from there, and we were all just hanging around outside before the show started, and it's on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to see, I believe what I said when Alex said, "Yeah, play right now." I think that's on that video. That's probably why I remember that. Telling people how he wanted to hear those songs.
Steve Schmidt, I was in Boston this weekend. Man, it was cold. Yes, it was. It was freezing, and the wind was blowing a gale.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cold.
What was that?
Someone knocking at the door.
I know.
Come in.
Man. Wow.
Crazy.
Oh,
Now
Joe
what?
Wentz. Joe Wentz is typing. Yeah, a good guitar setup makes all the difference in the world. South Carolina here, Joe Wentz says. Check out Joe Wentz over at the Joe Wentz Project on YouTube. Does daily vlogs. He does cover tunes. I know this because he tags me in every one of them, which is totally cool. Yeah. If you guys want me to see something, tag me in it. It's all good. I love seeing all your guys' videos and your photos, everything. Johnny, is there any chance in the future that the May Fire would reunite? What's going on? Are you? He's hanging. He's hanging furniture. Oh, cool! Look at that. That's a rare poster, man.
This is the famous EVH jump poster, and this shows exactly what Dave was talking about with the.
I'm waving because you. And no, the Mayfire. No, I don't. Nah, I don't think they'll get back together, and it's too bad because they were a great band. And it's not my fault. Let me just say that.
There's the tape that Dave was talking about on the horn of the Frankie that left that residue. He's got it all wrapped in tape right there to hold the strap on.
That's cool, man.
Cool.
That's very cool. That's great, man. You got some cool stuff sitting there, man.
Yeah.
You got some cool pictures, cool posters.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff. Some cool posters. Long time collecting stuff over the years.
So that's your Van Halen room, but you've got another room that's all like Chuck Norris and
that's everyone.
Right?
Yeah, Van Damme and Chuck Norris and Stallone. Yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, this is. I wish I could turn this thing around. Hold on a second. Let me see. How do you turn the camera around? Like where you can like.
Brian Blue, what guitar are you talking about? Brian Blue asks, is that an original Floyd Rose on that guitar? Which one are we talking about?
Probably in that poster, probably.
Probably.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an original. But anyways,
Absolutely.
here's all the posters.
I had that one for a while.
Yeah. There's the Music Man posters. I don't have a great EVH sign like Dave does. I have a cardboard cutout from a EVH box, but hey, it works.
That's cool.
See some more stuff here.
I had that poster.
Yeah.
Oh, the one.
Eddie's
Huh?
Eddie's standing here. What's he doing?
Those guns. He's got some big muscles.
Muscles. That's a big poster right there. And then let's see, here's the there's the '84 guitar.
Oh wow, I've never seen that photo. I've never seen that poster.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool one.
Looks like a collage.
There's me.
Double word score for you, Johnny.
There's me next to the real Neptune guitar in LA. Johnny's seen that guitar.
Mhm.
That's the Kramer famous guitar poster.
That's cool. What is that? That flying V? Is that an actual painting?
That's an actual painting that my ex-wife bought me years ago. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a
That is a very cool painting.
Yeah, it's a canvas painting. It's really cool, really cool. And then just got the classics right here. But yeah. Oh, hold on. We never checked the mailbox today. We got to see if there's mail. Hold on. No mail.
I forgot I gave you that mailbox.
I know, I got that mailbox. That's a great mailbox. Great mailbox. I get more compliments on that mailbox.
You have that many people in your house?
Not as much anymore, but I actually have. I had a couple friends over the other night, and one of the guys is like, "Whoa, that is the coolest thing. Where'd you get that?" I'm like, not at Ace Hardware.
No.
So, but no, that is really cool. I love it. I love it. Great mail.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Alex says he just watched the video that I was talking about of us hanging out before the Concord, California show, the 2015 Van Halen show, and he says, yeah, I was saying, as an Alex was saying, that he would love to hear right now, someday. Okay. There we go. Very cool. Yeah. Awesome stuff.
Thanks, guys. Brian and Dustin, and 5150 Fly Guy. Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Oh, and Bozuki, the striped EVH sign. Yeah, that's actually kind of a cool story. This thing right here. The striped sign. Yeah, it's actually metal. It's a metal sign, or it's a metal. Yeah. Somebody fabricated this in a steel shop and painted it and gave it to me like a few years ago. And it was for my Van Halen guitar room. And I'm like, oh, that thing's perfect. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I love that.
Mm-hmm. I used to have something very similar to that when I was in junior high, maybe junior high or high school. I had a friend who was in like a wood class or whatever, shop, whatever you want to call it, and he made like a Van Halen logo out of wood, and he gave it to me as a present. I remember, and it was painted and everything, and I had it on my wall for the longest time. Wish I knew where it was now, but this was 5 years ago.
Oh wait, Howie must be ready for his walk.
Yeah, yeah, it's good love.
Johnny, what's that red Strat in the background?
Oh, you missed. We've been talking about that for weeks now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's my red Strat in the background.
That is such a great guitar.
Here, let me. I'll grab it. Hang on.
Yeah, that is cool.
How many eggs do we get today, Steve? I haven't seen any out there. Not yet. Okay. Real quickly. Man, we got 69 people sitting there.
That's fantastic.
Tuesday Night Live, everybody.
I think we're going to start doing this on Tuesdays. We're going to forfeit one of our nights.
Our Sunday nights?
Oh, yeah.
Because you said it sucked?
It was horrible.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, this is my Fender Strat hardtail.
It's a Wishcaster.
Alex, have you ever seen this guitar? I don't know if Alex has even ever seen this. But yeah, it's a great guitar. A friend of mine built this guitar for years. I've been talking about this. Oh, look at that. I've got my, what do you call that? Ebo.
Ebo.
Wow,
Yeah.
you have one of those, huh?
Oh, yeah. I got that when I lived in Miami, when I was working with Desmond Child. Yeah, yeah. I've got this is my special strap. I was in this band a few years back, somewhat, and I had to use an EBO for a couple songs, and so I actually put this is the strap that I would use, and I would put Velcro on the strap and then on the EBO, and it would hang from my strap, and so that way I could just grab it, use it, and then put it back. You know.
That is cool.
Yeah. Right? Yes. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah, EBOs are great. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Although some of you guys actually build that stuff into your guitars. You know? Or you buy them. You bought a guitar that had one
A sustainer.
a sustainer built in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that? You did an unboxing of that and there was no
And the battery came flying out.
and it's on video. It's on the channel.
My green PV Wolfgang that I got from the Guitar Center in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, the one that Alex goes to. No way.
Yeah,
it's such a small world. Look how small this world is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome, Joe Wentz.
Awesome stuff.
You're welcome. All right, you want to split?
I don't know.
We got 67 people here. You want to
I think we should stay. I think we should stay for another half
Hang out
hour.
for a little bit. We can hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Johnny needs to put the chickens down.
Well, I need to tuck them in, not put them down.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. But you guys know, every time when I go outside and tuck them in, I come back and
Don't even say it.
Dave is drooling. Ron is texting.
Or sleeping.
And there's like 3 people left in the room. Happens every time.
Yeah, okay. 65 people watching because of me, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
But I just said there was 69 people. Now there's 65. It sounds like you want to show that guitar off, is what it sounds like.
I don't want it to sound like it is. I saw the photo that Rob had of Eddie holding the original guitar, the original white 83 guitar, and I wanted to pick up this guitar from it. And here's my 84. And all original, 100% original 1984.
That's so cool.
Kramer Beretta. And it's great. What a great guitar.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thank you, Alex. Alex is liking this video. Twitter just told me. Yeah. So yeah. So what? I should probably go tuck them in.
Why don't you go tuck them in, and we'll make sure that we keep all 64 people here for you.
But it was 65 2 seconds ago.
Well, every time you open your mouth, someone leaves. 63 now, you see?
Oh, because you're opening your mouth.
All right, I'll pull this guitar and people will stay. 1984 Kramer.
65.
Yeah.
See? Back to 65.
Let's see. Here's the back. And here's the neck. Yeah.
Yep, certainly is. Certainly is the neck.
2 stars. This is a great guitar. This is a lot of fun. I have a speed knob on mine just because that's what Ed had on it in the 5150 tour. He had like a different knob, huh?
Just because why?
Just because that's what Ed used during the 5150 tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he had a different knob on in the 84 tour. It was like a keyboard type knob.
It looked like
an effects processor knob.
Yes.
It looked like a piece of gear, like a rack mount gear knob.
Right.
Really, really small.
Yeah, 'cause on Hubbard's replica, he did that. He put that knob on. It looks really cool. But yeah, this is a cool guitar. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I relicked it up last week a little bit, or a couple weeks ago, and just took some sheetrock screws and just dinged them off the guitar and dragged it over the floor a little bit and kind of nicked the body up just to kind of make it look a little bit more par for the course. Put some fresh space tape on because the space tape I had on was kind of nasty, so now it's got some fresh stuff on from K&E Guitars. So thank you, K&E Guitars. Thank you, Mitch. And yeah, it's a great guitar. Dirtied up back of the neck a little bit. And yeah, it's a cool guitar. 1984 Kramer replica. Johnny has one, and so does Dave. Johnny, you still got your 84 Kramer, right? 1984 Kramer?
So far.
I'll be getting rid of that soon, too.
No. Well, I can't sell it for one thing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but you can
it was a present. It was a present from Dave.
That's a cool guitar.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great guitar. It's a professional guitar too. Professionally made.
Yep. Dave, that 84 Kramer that Johnny has, who made that one?
He doesn't know.
Was it? Well, I mean, no. I mean, was that a K&E guitar? Do you know?
No. Oh, you mean where the body and the neck come from?
Yes.
I honestly don't know.
That's why he gave it to me, because he didn't know what it was. I think he was going to throw it away.
Yeah, just throw it out.
He was going to throw it away, and it's like, Johnny, you want this? I'm like, sure. Yeah, it's cool. It's it's a great guitar. You know,
Will Dunham says, Dave, what's the best way to take the bolt off the pots when stripping a guitar? I don't understand what that means.
Is he talking about the nuts? And screw the nut off the pot so you can pull it out? If that's what you're talking about, just a small little wrench and just
any wrench will take that off.
Pair of pliers. And then Steve Anderson says, I thought the space tape was supposed to have big squares. It actually is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have big squares. Like, here's my 5150. That 84 guitar has the same exact space tape as on the 5150. It's got the big, the big squares. It's not the tiny little squares.
No, because those are even the wrong color.
Yeah, it's got to have the big squares for the space tape. It's got to be the big squares. If it's not, then it's not the right stuff. You'll see some of them have those tiny little ones. Oh, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about because I have some right here. This is not the stuff you want to use on your guitar.
No.
See that? That's space tape. 1984 space tape. But that is too small. They're small. That's not the stuff you want to use. You want to use the stuff that had, like Dave and I are talking about, the big prisms. Johnny.
Oh, I think he wants to know how to get the knob itself off the guitar. You can order what's called a knob puller from Stu Mac. It's an actual thing that pulls knobs off without breaking them and without dinging the guitar body.
BRB.
The who?
A knob puller.
Oh, be right back.
Be right back. I'll let you guys talk about pulling knobs. I'm out of this.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Leanne, no, I've never. Leanne asks, have you guys ever wound your own pickups, your own coils? No, I've never done that.
I never have either.
It's not something that you can do by eye.
That's for sure. There's a little fun when everybody likes to see the Steinberger GL2T Transtram guitar. Everybody likes seeing this thing. Kind of cool.
Yep, awesome guitar. The real deal, that one. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a fun little guitar. A lot of fun. Space tape also. Yeah, I mean, you can get space tape. Like that's true, Steve. Space tape all over eBay. You can find it. Just make sure it's the right stuff. It makes me cringe when I see people do these amazing 5150s, and then they put the wrong space tape on, and it just literally cripples the guitar. All right, someone just said
9 bullets. 9 bullets.
Rob, can you show a side view of where the neck meets the body on your 5150? How high the fretboard sits from the body? Sure.
Move to your left. To your left. The other left. Stop now. Right there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. How's that?
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, this 5150 was just redone, as a matter of fact. I did the headstock myself. Reliced it up, redid the headstock over, and dirtied up the neck. And the body was redone by a good friend of ours for me. And yeah, when I got it back, I put the space tape back on, and fog blackened underneath the strings to give that kind of dirtyish, kind of darkish look. And then that was it. Yeah, she's good to go. Great guitar. Real cool. A lot of fun. Love this guitar. Now I love it even more. And Dave, if I come down, I'm bringing her down. I want you to see it. I want you to check it out.
Okay.
Definitely want you to check it out.
Cool. Very cool.
So what else?
I don't know. We have 50 people watching at the moment. Just like Johnny said, people start to leave when he leaves the building. Johnny leaves the room and people leave.
What's the any status on the Music Man, the pink Music Man?
No, not yet. Not yet. I have right now. I have a lot of his guitars that need to be sold, and I don't have the room for another one in here, unless it's mine.
Yeah.
So,
right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
No. If anyone is interested in buying a pink Music Man Eddie Van Halen, let me know, and I can get it here. But it's going to be very expensive, and I'm sure I'll be able to get photos of it real soon. So let me know if anyone wants a pink one. It's one with a Floyd and everything, and it's in amazing condition. It's in collector condition.
Dave, any thoughts on getting a guitar with a Steinberger Transtem?
What's that?
Any thoughts of getting a guitar with a Steinberger Transtem?
Not yet. They're just too expensive for a guitar that I'm not going to use a lot. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. That was Johnny, by the way, that just texted.
Want to know how many people?
What did he say?
Yeah. That's funny, John, because we have 58 people watching. We didn't lose that many people.
Okay.
There you go. I think you take them with you when you go out and then bring them back.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were out there hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually peacocks out there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that word.
Why not? Thank you, Desiree. Oh,
Mr. Jax Reed, how does a Floyd play with 2 springs and a big brass block? Is it tight? No, it's not bad at all. Most of my guitars have brass blocks and 2 springs. They play great. Just depends on how you have the trim cloth set, how tight the screws are.
Right. Mm-hmm. Michael Cummings asks if that pink guitar is going to have a quilt top on it. I don't know yet. I haven't seen the guitar yet. I just know that it's in collector condition.
Most of the pink ones I've seen have quilts. I mean, most of them. I don't know if that's fair to say about all of them, but
yeah. And 5150 Fly Guy wants to know how many pink Music Mans were made. I know that there aren't that many there, but I don't know. I don't know the number offhand. I could find that out.
Yeah, there's a website online that I think has the numbers. I was just checking it out the other day. I can't remember either.
Mm-hmm.
How many pink Music Man 80 Van Halen guitars were made?
Okay, give me a moment. Here's what I found on the web for how many pink Music Man 80 Van Halen guitars were made.
Wow.
Except she wrote 80 as in 80, 80 Van Halen guitars. That's very funny. Let's see.
I remember I could have bought a pink Music Man EVH from Guitar Center when they were in Berkeley, California. This would have been I actually have to say 19. In 19 what was that? 93. 1993. I could have bought a pink Music Man for I think like $1,000.
Wow, that's insane.
Center. It was like one of those where like people play them. They had a whole wall of them, right? And it was one of those that got kind of like dinged up. You know?
Joe Suma, my first Music Man was a pink one. I got at Manny's in '93. That's cool.
Oh, awesome, man.
Brent Rocks, he says he has one. Yeah, I always had the pink ones. Thought they were cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to call them bubble gum because they look like bubble gum. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. So I got to get something to...
200 pink ones were made. 200 exactly.
200? Wow.
Yep. 200 pink Eddie Van Halen Music Mans. Or I guess they would be called Music Men. 200. You are correct. 5150 Fly Guy. Very cool.
Yeah. Yes. I hear the echo. Echo.
Is there an echo? Do you want me to put my thing on?
I don't think it's you. I think it's on Ron's side. Right, Howie?
Let me put this on anyway, and this way we can blame it on him.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Mully has a pink Axis EX. Isn't it pink? Isn't his pink?
Yeah, his is pink. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Thank you, Desiree. Says she loves the show.
Oh, thank you, Desiree. Awesome. That's better.
Hello. Huh? See, this is why I said we should just turn this off like 20 minutes ago, because it turns into these guys not even paying attention anymore.
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean these guys? Jeez.
Come
on. So say something.
Huh?
So say something.
Well,
talk.
What do you want me to say?
Exactly.
What do you want me to say? Come on, dude. Huh?
I don't know. Talk about something.
Huh? You think should I put this decal on something?
No, certainly not on any guitars.
Look at that. Somebody sent this in. There's a couple of them. Look at that. And it's scary because it looks just like me. That's so
it does. Scary. It does. You should have that. You should have that put on your computer so that you instead of having like a tiara, you can have that over your face.
Uh-huh. Not blurry though. Still blurry. Thank you, Alex. He says rad decals. Yeah. Very cool. The Vigilant is here. Look at this. Stefan is leaving. Good night, Stefan.
Good night, Stefan.
Says, thank you, Johnny Bean, for saying my name right. Desiree says.
It's so wrong.
I'm just kidding. I know it's Desiree. Yeah. All right. So what? Are you guys good?
I'm good.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
All right. We're not even supposed to be beyond.
We're leaving 60 people hanging.
Well, you gotta leave them. You gotta leave them wanting more. I keep telling you that, man. Yeah. Oh, Desiree, wait until you see once we're off. Once I hit stop, you want it? Yeah, I could act like I hit stop. I should do that sometime.
Yeah, once we go off air, then I start yelling at Dave.
I could actually say, okay, goodbye, everybody, and make it look like we're done. And these two guys will think that we're done. Just wait till you see these guys just lay into me.
Actually,
I can't say that, dude.
I can't believe you said that, Johnny. Oh, Rob, you know.
oh yeah, we start biting each other's heads off.
Yeah. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. It's nothing but yelling, fighting, screaming, you know, and then we cry together. And then eventually, you know, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Black Belt Yellow Belly says, real quick before we get off here, he says, if I was going to buy an EVH guitar, which one would be the best one to buy for an investment and hang on to it? You know, it's hard to say because you never know where the EVH line is going to go. As far as an investment's concerned, I would say probably a Music Man. I mean,
No,
you don't think so?
nope. He's saying EVH guitar. EVH as an EVH gear.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I'm thinking a USA Stealth, but the one with the eye hooks and the kill switch and all that. The actual Eddie Van Halen signature model that just came out. That's probably your best bet. I'd say the Stealth more so than the Ivory, because the Stealth has been his main guitar on and off for the last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
You know, other than this last tour, of course. But the Stealth, you know, basically has been his main guitar. So I'm thinking if you're looking just to collect, not play the guitar, put it under the bed, and collect it, I think that's probably the one to get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it under the bed, I'd play it. I'd play the living heck out of that guitar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I was lucky enough to play one at the NAMM show, and I've said this before. It's a solid guitar. It's just amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
they all are. But that particular, the USA, the Stealth one, with the kill switch, it's just like I said. It's got the mojo built right into it.
Yeah, it does.
And it's a brand new guitar. It's a brand new guitar, but you play it, and it's almost like the Music Man guitars in a way, where you pick them up first thing, and it feels just like a guitar you've played for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's very, very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. And with that, I think we're gonna go. Blackwood Yellow Belly, I would play it, but I wouldn't Johnny Bean. Huh? You wouldn't Johnny Bean it? What does that mean?
He would actually clean it. He wouldn't leave it dirty and filthy.
Oh, yeah. I don't clean any of my guitars. Ask Alex. Alex can tell you firsthand the Music Man neck on this thing. He'll tell you what the thing actually looks like.
Joe Suma said he has one on order, but he'll never see it. It'll never see the inside of his store. It'll be as soon as it comes in, it'll go out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get one of the new Stealths with a kill switch.
Well, you're in luck. They're for sale.
Yep.
Yeah. Hair dryer.
Go get one from Joe Suma. Order one. He'll be happy to order it for you and sell it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it's Joe bought it for himself. It's going in his car, he said. Nice.
Yeah. Black Belt, Yellow Belt. You want to see a behind the scenes show? We do that sometimes, but we're still on. That's the thing, you know. Sometimes we go behind the scenes on. We've gone behind the scenes on Periscope. Sometimes Facebook Live, Instagram Live. We've done. Like we'll end this and then continue on a different device, but we're still on. So it's not like you know.
Yeah.
It's like we're not on.
We can't do it behind the scenes because Johnny won't let me curse then.
Okay.
Well,
All right. I think we're going to split. Thank you, everybody, for watching this stuff. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for the liking. You know, I'm talking to you, Dave, about liking Rob. Thank you for subscribing. Speaking of that, go check out these guys' channels. They have their own channels. I keep telling them to go play on their own channels. What's yours? David Nesdall on
It
YouTube?
is. It still is. Yes.
And then Rob is 5150 Rob
Yeah. Yep.
on YouTube.
Yep.
Go subscribe to those guys. Maybe they'll start making videos again. All right. Thank you, Joe Suma. Everybody, thank you, Steve Anderson. Oh, that sounds good, man. Wow, thank you, 802 Blues. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, Johnny Bean, JohnnyBean.com. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good to see you guys.
Okay, and we're off.
And we're live. Not.
We're still live here.
Me too.
No, it says off. It says off on my side.
I don't trust you.
It
says we're live.
Still says live.
To me, it says off. Okay, see, this is where Rob starts moving to the other room.
Yeah, I moved to the other room.
Yeah, no, we're not on anymore. It says off.
Mine still says live. Usually, it always says off, right, when you do that. This time, for me, it says live still.
It still says live here.
That's weird. That's weird. For me, it says off.
As long as they're not burping and farting, I guess we'll be it.
Uh-oh.
JD James says, let him have it, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Huh? No, we're not on.
We're live.
We're
Yes,
not
we
on.
are.
No,
Yes.
for me, it says we're off. You know?
We are live.
So let me just say, Dave, thank you very much for not yelling at me tonight.
Johnny is playing with you.
I
No.
really appreciate that, man, because every time, dude, every time we've ended these things, you do nothing but yell at me.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that you haven't done that yet because you think we're still on, even though we're not, even though we are.
Sure. Okay.
You know. See, look how embarrassed Dave is getting here.
I'm not embarrassed.
Look at this. Look how embarrassed he is when he's not sure. He's not exactly sure what's going on.
Right.
You're surprised. I'm surprised the whole 2 hours isn't actually like this.
Mm-hmm.
With you, like you know. Uh-oh. Okay, Rob, we're still on, man. We're still on. Don't walk by in a robe. I'm just kidding. Not
See,
that he
now
would do
he
that in
can't
front of
hear
me
you.
anyway.
He
Although in
can't
front of
hear
you,
you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
It's only the top half. We're still on.
We're live. We still says we're live.
We are. Of course
Yeah,
we are.
I know we are. I was just kidding. I was trying to get you guys to yeah, we're still on. And Rob had to go take his wig off.
They just wanted to
This is
see
where
Rob.
Rob takes his hair off and Dave puts his hair back on.
Yeah, they wanted to see Rob migrate to the other room.
Oh, see now it's just like being on Howard Stern. This has turned into as dumb as that is.
Oh. Oh, I love that show, man. I grew up. I used to Howard Stern, of course. They're out there where you guys are live. What, it used to be like 3 a.m. out here,
Yeah.
you know. And I would get up. I would actually wake up, and so I could listen. Yeah. I love Howard.
Yeah, me too.
Love him.
Yeah, he can be really funny.
You know? Oh, they're great. They're great, you know. And Howard is actually a huge fan of a friend of mine. This guy named Phil Hendry,
Mm-hmm.
who does shows. And Howard has given him shout outs over the years. Yeah.
Howard is actually a big
Great
fan
stuff.
of Johnny Bean.
Who? Howard Bean?
No.
Howard Bean.
Howard Bean? Yeah, we're still on. I was just kidding. No, for you guys who don't know, yeah, I do call Howie Howard. You guys, nobody knows this.
Yes,
When
I've heard you call
When
him.
I actually talk to him, I'm like, Howard. That's what I actually call him. And he listens to it, you know. He knows. He's known, you know, all these years. You know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess we better go because look at Rob.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
This is where he lays on the bed.
Great.
See, this is what the after show is actually like. It's Rob laying on the bed.
Yeah. The only difference is now I'm laying on the bed by myself. I don't have anybody with me anymore.
It's kind of like watching It's like kind of like watching Mully lay on the bed, but different.
Oh, come on.
But
Come on, he laid on the bed while he was on our show once.
It wasn't a bed. It was a couch.
Whatever. No,
he laid sideways on a couch. I remember.
Okay.
It wasn't a bed. No. I remember that.
Yeah, he was laying sideways on the couch. It was like Austin Powers there. What was that guy's name? You know what I mean?
Oh no, don't say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Just no, the way that he was.
Yeah. Oh. Now we definitely have to delete this show.
Why? Because Rob's laying on the bed?
Yeah.
Paul Roden,
This actually is how it actually is when we talk for a few minutes, you know.
Paul Roden says you're not with that chick anymore. No, actually, to be quite honest with you, she dumped me today. So.
Oh.
Now we're deleting this.
Yeah.
No, it was a nice clean break. It wasn't
no dirty laundry. No airing the dirty laundry.
No, it was cool. It was good. It was fine. It was no problem. We're good.
Okay, cool. Very cool. All right.
All right then. Well,
are you guys really done? Huh?
I'm done when you're ready to hit. Hit that button.
Done. I didn't say done. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
What up, Dunn?
All right. Okay. All right. All right. We're out of here. That's a big drink, man.
It is very big. Very big. Very big.
Oh, my.
It's 44 ounces.
Is that styrofoam?
It is.
You can still get styrofoam?
Yeah. You just can't put hot. You can't put hot drinks in.
You don't see that out here.
Because California isn't cool.
Yeah, you don't see styrofoam out here at all. And when you do, it's rare. And I remember I was telling my wife, we were out at we were somewhere and they had styrofoam cups. And I was like, man, I remember when I was a kid, you would drink water out of them and then you would play with them. You would like tear them up, you would bite them. You know?
Why would you bite them?
Well, you're a kid.
Oh, yeah. So when you're a kid, you bite a lot of things.
You know? Maybe that's what happened. Me biting too many styrofoam cups.
It stunted your growth?
That's the deal. Yeah. That's why I'm only 3'4".
So funny that I thought you were a midget earlier.
I'm short.
No, like really not short. Like I thought you were a midget. I thought you were a dwarf.
Because of that picture?
Yeah, because that picture from 2008 it was taken from like an angle down, and it looks like the top of your body is a lot larger than the bottom half of your body.
I know. Well, I think that was that. I think that was a lens or something. That was actually a professional photographer came out. That's when the Mayfire. We were recording. We did. What was it? You guys know the song "Marshmallow World"?
Yeah.
You guys know that? Yeah, of course. There's a famous Dean Martin, Sinatra duo of that song. The Mayfire. We covered that song for a San Francisco for like a compilation holiday CD. This would have been 2008. Yeah. And it was like a radio station CD or whatever. And so we covered that song. So anyway, we were at the studio in San Francisco, and this photographer came in and was taking photos of us while we were recording. And that's that photo that you're talking about. There's a couple pictures from that. And yeah, it must be like a weird lens or something because it's taken from above, and I look
like a dwarf.
Really, really short.
You look like you Sleepy or Doc or Dopey, one of those dwarfs.
Dopey probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Howard? Right?
He's staring at you.
So funny. That dog is great.
Yes.
Eric Broadbent says tilt shift lens can do that. I guess that's what happened to you. Your lens got tilt shifted.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Tilt shift lens.
Yeah. It was cool though. That recording. I know we talked about this recently. That recording, I used an actual Echoplex on the guitar.
Oh, cool.
Like the actual, the box. It looks like a suitcase,
Mm-hmm.
I used that for the guitar track for that. So if you guys want to check it out, it might be on iTunes. Look up the Mayfire on iTunes. Marshmallow World. It's probably there. I think. If not, I know it's on my SoundCloud. I know.
Is that an original or is that a cover? Marshmallow World.
It's a cover.
Who did that originally?
The original one? Ask Siri.
No.
Siri would know.
Dave's not that concerned about it.
Who wrote Marshmallow World song? Come on.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh. Huh? This is the after show, so it doesn't matter what we do on her. Hey. How do you talk to Siri?
Hey Siri.
Hello.
Who wrote the song Marshmallow World?
Let me think about that. Okay, I found this on the web for who wrote the song Marshmallow World.
It was written in 1949
By Bing Crosby. You are correct, sir.
Marshmallow World by Bing Crosby. Paul said that. Is it
Yes.
Rodin?
Yes.
Paul Rodin. Paul, dude. Looked like you had a great time the other day
He
with.
just yelled at us. Paul Rodin just yelled at us. Bing Crosby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ding. It was Ding Crosby.
Ding.
They had a
Stop that.
restaurant out here in Walnut
Ding.
Creek. Well, in Walnut Creek, they had a place called Bing Crosby's.
Stop that.
You guys ever been there?
Negative.
Do they have those out there?
No.
What?
No.
What?
What? Bing Crosby's? It's a restaurant.
Oh no,
It
we
was.
don't have those here.
Yeah, it was out here it was in Walnut Creek. Paul, he's full of useless information.
Yes.
Perfect.
Desiree, I have a purple PV Wolfgang now. I don't need the blue one is gone, and you couldn't really even see the color blue.
Look more
Looked
black.
black. Looked black.
Mm-hmm.
Black is the new color blue. What?
Paul says he had a great time with Adam the other day. Great guy. Very cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah, Adam's definitely awesome. Awesome people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Myself and my friend Mike, we kept running into him at the NAMM show, and yeah, he's great. Great guy.
That must have hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Running into him so many times.
You literally do run into people there because it's so crazy. If you don't like crowds, especially if you're either like down, not so much the top floors, but the bottom floors of the Anaheim Convention Center, especially on Saturday, it's insanity.
Insanity?
Yeah, it's insanity, man. If you don't like crowds, you would not have fun. It's cool though. Although one year, when was that? 2013? 2013, I drove down to LA, and then in the same day, I drove down and then went and got my badge and went in. Because I wanted to run up and see, of course, see the EVH stuff, right away. I ran up there, saw the stuff, posed for pictures. If you guys ever saw the picture of me, it might have been the one I'm wearing the raincoat, I'm wearing the shades, the hat, I've got the mustache, and I'm holding like the it's like a Wolfgang, it's a USA Wolfgang, it's like a gray color.
Oh yeah,
I don't, it's not the Stealth. It's like a gray, and then it's got the block logos. If you've ever seen that picture, that was this one time where I drove down, got my badge, ran up, posed for pictures with the stuff, checked it out, and then went back downstairs, and I was so exhausted that I had to get out of there because of the crowds. I literally almost had a panic attack. And this was on like a Thursday.
Mm.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't know.
I remember that picture though. I do. Yeah, it was that kind of gray, stealthish looking guitar. Not stealth, but it was that gray. Yeah, with the block inlays. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was gray. It wasn't the Stealth. It doesn't look the same as the Stealth. I don't think.
Really? It's not a gray Stealth. It's a.
I thought it was a gray Stealth, but that's just what
It's a shiny finish.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those. I've only seen them. That's cool. I would love to see it with with a finish on it like that.
Well, let me see if I can find the picture.
Yeah, right.
Let me ask.
Hey, while we're waiting for Johnny to show that picture, we have 52 people watching now, 61 thumbs ups. Since we're still on, let's see if we can get up to 70. What do you think? You think we can get 70? 9 more thumbs ups. What do you guys say, guys and girls?
What do you say, Grogan? Grogan says we'll give a pause up.
Any more? 50 people watching now?
Pause up, everybody. It's possum.
Pause up.
Yeah, possum. No, I guess not. Everyone is all thumbed up.
Everybody's thumbed. I'm looking. There's so many pictures here. Man.
Everybody's thumbs up.
62. We got 62. Do I hear 63? We have 63. 63. 64. Give us 64. Can we have 64? 64.
We have a
64. 64 anywhere. 64. We got 63. 63 going once. 63 going twice.
Oh,
hey, God.
Hey, man.
All right, let me just find the picture real quick. We can really hang up. Desiree says she hates crowds. Yeah.
Ty Z, thank you for the thumbs up, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Ty. Yeah, I don't get bothered by crowds anymore. It's just if you're exhausted, if you're super tired and you're in a crowd, it can be kind of scary. Wait a minute, where am I? Okay, here we go. I'm almost there. I have to go to my own website for this. Happy birthday, Jason Becker. I haven't updated any of this stuff. Oh, no. What are you going to do? Hang on. What are you up to? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here's the guitar I'm talking about right here. Right there.
Oh, I remember that.
So see, so it's not a
Oh,
Stealth,
yeah.
but it's actually it's gray.
That's nice.
That is cool.
I like it.
A gray color.
That's not the picture I was remembering either. I remember that mustache on Johnny though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people actually they didn't recognize me because of that. I had people tell me later, like, "Oh, that was you," on YouTube. All right. You guys good? Is everybody good?
For real this time?
For real? Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait, Rob.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, you're wearing shorts. Okay, good.
I'm wearing shorts.
Okay. All right. Now look at this. All right, I'm getting out of here, man. This is crazy. All right. We're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching this stuff. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for joining us tonight. Do we have to come back tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. So we'll see you then. All right. Ron, great to see you. Dave, great to see you. Everybody.
Dave here. Good to see you too.
Joe Wentz, 5150 Fly Guy, Paul Roden, Desiree, everybody. Alex. All right, Sean Zimmerman. Thank you, man. All right, Richard. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Peace out, guys.
See ya. Me and the tiara.
Oh, man. JohnnyBean.com.